Hello everyone, this is Douglas E. Welch and welcome back to another episode of In the Garden for a Gardener's Notebook. For more information, you can always visit the website, douglasewelch.com. There you'll find links to a Gardener's Notebook as well as everything else that I do. Well, I've been saying for a while now I wanted to retrofit these containers. We've had a few of them die back, kind of finish up whatever they were growing. This is where the strawberries were. You can see here, maybe this is a tree root got in the bottom of this pot and kind of took over. So one of the first things I want to do is just kind of work through, get most of the roots out of here, which while they're not really living, they are, boy, what a root bundle in here. Probably one of the reasons this pot didn't do as well as perhaps I'd hoped. Look at all the roots. We are going to refurbish this container. Yeah, look at how the tree got in here with a tomato plant. My wife loves the tomatoes. I'm not a big raw tomato eater. I do like tomato sauces and stuff. She is a huge tomato eater and would love to have some fresh cherry tomatoes growing in her own garden. We've grown tomatoes in the past a couple times with iffy success. They did grow, but didn't get a huge harvest off of them. But now with these containers, I haven't tried them out here in the sunnier location along the driveway where I've shown you in the past. That's actually good. That big root ball came out. That's most of the roots. So you can see the soil's kind of settled out a little bit in this pot. So I have some garden soil. We're going to fill it back up, and then we're going to plant this cherry tomato that she picked up at the local garden center. Red cherry tomato. Boy, generic red cherry tomato, not even a variety listed on it. That's interesting. That's what happens when you go to the nursery without me. I would have been checking all sorts of varieties and types and everything, but that should get us started. We'll see how this one does. If it starts to take off, we might go grab a few extras to put in here. We have a neighbor up the street who grows a large collection of tomatoes in containers that are very, very successful. So I know they grow here. It's just, I think, finding the right spot for them. We're gonna, as I said, we're gonna add a little more soil to fill up this pot again where it has settled in after, well, I guess this has been about 2 to 3 years this pot's been in existence here, growing a variety of things. So things do settle out, soil does wash away. But I think that's pretty good. And I'll finish this up and then I'll actually get the tomato into its new location here. Okay, so there's our pot already filled up with soil, ready to go. Now, unlike most other plants, everything I've seen about tomato growing recently has said to plant them deeper than they're growing in their pots. Most of the times you never plant plants deeper than they are in the pots because it'll cause them to rot and a variety of other things. With roses and stuff, you never plant them below their root grafting juncture and all that. But I've seen over the years that now they're saying, basically, I think we'll take him, well, probably to here on this plant. We'll take off the leaves and we'll plant him that deep down in here. What they say that does is it promotes extra root growth for the tomato rather than leafy growth, and it gets them a nice healthy start in the soil. Now this one's a bit root bound. You can see probably been in the container a bit too long. We're just going to carefully kind of tease some of those roots out there where they're on, get them so they don't just circle around the root ball but actually go into the pot itself. Let's see how deep I can get this guy here. Ugh. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe not quite as deep as I had thought, but I think that's good for now. That definitely puts him deeper than he was in the pot. Nice and centered. We have some old tomato cages we might put around this if it starts to bush out and really looks like it wants it. But that's pretty much it. Beginning of our container refurbishment is started. Sometimes getting started is 90% of the battle. We'll water this guy in, and I think we're all done. So that's it for this episode of A Gardener's Notebook. I hope you join it out here in the garden. For more information, you can always visit the website, douglasewelch.com. There you'll find links to A Gardener's Notebook as well as everything else that I do, including technology IQ, careers in new media interchange, and much, much more. Until next time, keep on redoing your containers, keep on planting for the summer months, and keep on digging.